Okay folks, we are in the 1980 Range Rover. We are over in Henley-on-Thames. This is a Suffix AA Range Rover, and I'm here with Steve, the owner. Say hi, Steve.
Hello there.
So this is going to be the Meet the Owner video, so we're just going to ask Steve a few questions while we're out on a run in the car. Just going to go and take it to a location where we'll do a few shots. So Steve, how long have you owned this car for?
So I bought this car in January 2017 from a personal friend.
Yeah. And so when we've talked before, you mentioned that you've kind of known the car for longer than your ownership, right? Because it's your friend's.
Absolutely. I admired the car when my friend bought it, who runs a kennels, in 1997.
97. Okay. Yeah. And then tell us a bit about the history then. How did you come about acquiring the car from your friend?
So he had always wanted a Series 1 Range Rover when he bought the car, and he did a lot of looking around to buy it.
Yeah.
And he bought it from a chap in High Wycombe in 1997.
Okay.
And what he knew about the car was that it had spent some time in France, we think from the original owner.
Yeah.
And then the guy he bought it off of that chap, and brought it back to the UK, and then he'd owned it, and then Alan bought the car off of him.
Yeah.
And what I know is that Alan looked after the car really well for a number of years, and then he bought himself a P38 Range Rover and just left this in a field in his kennels.
Yeah.
For about 7 years,
Yeah.
just stuck in a field.
Yeah.
And I watched the mould grow on it, knowing that the car was really solid and ran really well,
Yeah.
knowing that the mileage was original.
Yeah.
And I eventually persuaded Alan to part with the car
Yeah.
so that I could renovate it. And I took a specialist over to look at the car with me
Yeah.
to make sure that we could renovate it. And what we saw was that we had a basically sound car with a great engine with original mileage,
Yeah.
a fantastically solid chassis, and it was just needed a cosmetic smarten up and clean up.
Yeah.
And we had to do a little bit of welding to the floor, not to the chassis, to get it back in roadworthy and full MOT condition.
Yeah.
And the car's had a lot of work on it. There's a full list of the work. And now it's a great running car. It's just a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It's got its original 3.5 V8, which you can hear burbling away now.
Yes, you can. It sounds really
It drives
nice.
beautifully. The steering wheel's been recovered with this nice tactile leather steering wheel cover on it, all
Yeah.
original.
Yeah.
And it's just a lot of fun. So
Yeah.
if anybody wants an original Series 1 Range Rover,
Yeah.
this is a great car. It's a Suffix AA.
Yeah.
And it's one of the rare overdrive models, which was only built between 1978 and 1980.
Yeah.
So this car looks exactly as the car looked when it was first produced in 1970, but it just has a slightly more comfortable velour seats.
Yeah.
It's a great fun car.
Yeah. And so you obviously you undertook that restoration, having bought it from Alan. There's a lot of details that we'll put online in terms of a full list of all the works that have been completed.
Yep.
And when exactly was that work finished up then?
So it was completed around about September.
Yeah.
September this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was August, September this year.
Yeah.
It was completed by Automotive Solutions in my village, who are racing car and old car specialists.
Yeah.
And so he's a particular passionate specialist and knows a lot about the Rover V8, which of course this car has. This is the original 3.5 litre,
Yeah.
which runs on carburettors. This one twin carbs.
Yeah. And as you mentioned, you mentioned to me when we were talking earlier, and included in the write-up is the fact that the carbs have been rebuilt on this, along with a lot of other necessary work to bring it to the standard is in today.
Yes.
And so obviously you've just completed only been a little while since you've completed the project. You've used the car a little bit, but now you're looking to sell. So what's the reason for sale now then?
Really just that I always wanted to have a go at renovating a collectible classic car.
Yep.
And it was always an investment on my part, and so I just want to recuperate the money that I put into the car,
Yep.
plus the time, effort that I've had, and the investment that I've made in the car.
Cool. Okay, fair enough. And so yeah, I think that's all we need for the Meet the Owner video. Just as we're going down these country lanes. Thanks very much for that information, Steve.
My pleasure.